Fighter 6. Online. Greatest match. First practice. Training. Training room.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my company. And I'ma live forever.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes for the throw. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. It's a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws him. What's next? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Nice tech. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Player 2 has the meter. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Burnout activates. In there! What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round? You got that one. Oh, next round starting. With the blow, the super armor does its job. Not yet experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Flush that off and keeps going. Not much life difference. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Burnout activates. Connects with the throw. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Hits the drive. How do they read that throw? Engage right there. This is going to hit for a critical. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 1 can't close it out. Well, hard fought on both sides. What do you think?
Comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Throws him down. Sends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Combo with the target combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Anything could happen here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Big low reaching heavy. Throws them to negate the block. Goes with a safe stuff and Great round with both fighters really going at it. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Not much life difference. Looking for a chance. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Super to show what a PhD in fighters can do for you. What were they thinking? KO! Yeah, I could watch these two fight each other forever. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starts off zoning with fireballs. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? The low kick connects. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player 2 is almost dead, but some crunch drive moves and a few frames. KO! Not sure how you can break the rhythm that was established last round. You might need to pin your hopes on a miracle. The attack is parried. Can't tech the throw. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Uses a fireball to try and establish their pace. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Ties in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Genius read. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Jump. Breaks the block with a throw. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with a super. Still scrapping for control of the space. Throws a fireball. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Are we going to see a comeback? Oh, here we go. In attack range. In there. Oh my days, that was a real intense fight. What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
Goes for the throw.
攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
Shoots off a fireball up close. Was looking for that jump attack.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Got their eye on the air. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Michael Flicker finds the mark. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Will we see a drive hit? Player 2 chases them down. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
マジでいい、マジでいい。
I think I forgot to breathe for that whole round.
そうですね。これでも一旦回避します。
Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 hits them with a stopping block.
素晴らしい。
Both fighters have a good spot to use the super.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high beat burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to kick the low.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 has an empty drive. All the throw connects.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
What a finish!
すげえ。言うことなしの代表だ。
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
わー、かっこいい。
Starts things off with a jump in. Throws a fireball. Missing the grab. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
ヘロちゃんの上ってことですわ。
All in with a rush. Pokes with a kick. Gets the counter hit.
はい、そういうこともありますわな。
Ooh, what a smart throw.
ヘロちゃんの上ってことですわ。
What if they just add a bit of OD spice? The drive impact doesn't work.
ナイスガード。
Definitely stayed on point.
急に進められてるね。
Oh, snipe.
ナイス。
Turns out.
いけすだね。まだまだいっちゃおう。
Ugh, take a seat. They are done.
おお、大会さながらの動きだ。
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
あ、いたかしますか。
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Throws him down.
ピンク色式に差し込んでいく。
Backs them into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
Next up. Tons of drive to help to work with. Grabs them.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over.
うんうん。
Controls the attack and fires back.
ピンク色式に差し込んでいく。
Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO.
なんで？
Round two.
Player 1 took that convincingly. But what's next? All right, let's see what happens in the next round. Low heavy hit. Mix up incoming.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Breaks those shins.
そうそうそう。
Zones with the fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Big opportunity now in the corner.
お互い慎重だ。
Solid anti-air.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Both fighters have a full super meter on. Tries to act quickly, but with the attack.
マジ？
Flatline thing.
めっちゃいいやん。
Oh my days, that was a real intense fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
この瞬間を待っていたぞ
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
緊張感が伝わってきます解説頑張ります
Goes for the low kick.
右手にもいきたいよ
Neither of them willing to back off. Throws him down.
右手のスピンが落ちていく
Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを通したい
Very solid corner switch. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
こっからこっから
Both can end the round now, and the drive gauge disparity may come into play. So that fight was dripping with tension.
力のこもったぶつかり合いとなりました
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it?
危なかったいい感じだ
Genius read. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
敵の操作はたっぷりあるので僕ラウンドになりそうです
This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Low heavy.
手のひらの腕ってことですわ
Closes it out.
マジでいいマジでいい
Fight. Round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts next.
マジわかんなくなったら攻めよういけるぞ
Smart play with the throw.
ナイス
Close range forward rush. The low kick hits.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Both are ready to pull it. What is it? On top.
ナイスナイス
This could really tip the scales. Up to spend the meter on the low kick hits.
手のひらの腕ってことですわ
How away? Fireball pressure. Finally down. Oh my god, they just choked it out.
今の届かないの冷静戦略
Throws them.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Noticeable lightning. Is a comeback still possible? Flatlines them.
すげえ言うことなしの内容だ
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rebound.
あいたかもしれます
Grabs and throws them away. Denied. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Neither of them willing to back off here. No goes for the throw. The low is denied. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jumping is denied. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. Were they baiting them into that?
そうそうそう
KO!
めっちゃいいや
Bags the round. What did you make of it?
はいだ先生勝ちましたよ
You're totally right. Let's see if they clue in on that and make adjustments next round. Throws out a projectile. Still plenty of time left.
守りきるのは難しいってどこかで聞いたからね仕掛けていこう
Jumps up. Throws them to negate the block.
ジーズ見てますっとこういった技が出せてすごい
They're backed up into the corner.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね
What's the next move? There's a wall spot. They can't do anything now.
耐えてる
Both fighters planning something? Will we see a drive impact? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Ooh, what a smart throw.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
Jump! Oh my god, what a throw test! Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. Doing some good planning?
ふむす
Springs forward with the drive rush. Each hit is so important here. The low. What a finish! Man, they just scrapped that. What did you think? Blocks the drive reversal. Throws them. The low's blocked. Max and all the throw connect. Gets him with a Euro step. Nice fireball. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. No way. No signs of letting up from out the corner. Dangerous range here. Are they going to be able to come back and stack? What a finish! Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? There's a one. Down to the wire. All right, what's coming up next? Get some. You could tell that one player was not holding back in right now, while the other couldn't get it going. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Blocks the low heavy, and smart play to stop the opponent there. Throws a fireball. Big throw. Blocks the impact. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making an escape. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Looking for a chance. Fires a power wave! Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. They can shoot this and lead to some big damage. Are they going to be KO? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. The throw missed. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Connects with the throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Max, this is gonna hurt. Presses for a reaction with a fireball. Dry gauge this and reaches up all the throw connects. Getting it all on the drive right. Crowns them from above. Ooh, you never know if one fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Wants to close it out and isn't enough. Player two, still having forward run. Low heavy. It is over. Oh, hard fought on both. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
プリルと戦いたかったのにと思ってたらごめんね。お相手します。
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
よろしくお願いします。
Jump in behind one. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを増やしたい。
Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. We're gonna need to find some chances to boost it. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Oh, talk about overextending.
起こしたな。
Blows him. What's next?
手が出てますっと。
Just out of range for that blow. What are your thoughts on what happened during that last round?
素晴らしいですね。意識したことができたんじゃないでしょうか。
Yeah, I can't wait to see how these two kick it up again. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital.
とにかく一旦お茶を濁すか、戦国は理想ですね。
Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
強みを押し付けていく。
Barely blocks the jump in. Player 2. Oh, burnout triggered it.
もっと気軽に攻め込んでみたらいいかもね。
Going in? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink from in there?
危なー。
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
今なら何でも倒せそうな気がする。
Will we see our fighters fill each other out, or just let it fly in this opening round?
緊張感は伝わってきます。解説頑張ります。
Starts off zoning with fireballs. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. Gets the knockdown, and now
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
this is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
そうそう。
Grabs and throws them away.
ナイスナイス。
Experiencing burnout.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
In there. Bags the round. What did you make of it?
はい、大先生。始まったよ。
You got that one. Oh, next round started. Not shy with the grab. A little too greedy there.
惜しい。
Still slugging it out at this range. Max SA Jason. Unbelievably in sync with the champ. Hits him with a stopping bomb.
ダメージにつなげられてないの。
Hug nothing but air.
今の届かないの。
KO.
めっちゃいいやん。
Real
Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.